right, here we go. Here we go. It's day one of World Unity Week 5. John Raymer, we made it to the fifth year. Can you believe it?
You know what? I am stunned by how much we need this right now. It's unbelievable, and that kept this fire going. It's almost prophetic. And I am so grateful to you, Ben, and everyone that's here. If there ever was a time to unite humanity to restore Mother Earth, it is now. That's the dream for me. I'm ready to learn a new dance.
Absolutely. Well, learning to dance together, that's right, John. And we are dancing the dream. It's day one of World Unity Week, dancing the dream, and it's day one of the 99 days of peace through unity. My name is Ben Bowler. On behalf of all of the conveners and organizers, sponsors, and the teams, the volunteers, and everyone that's pulled this together, the co-creators, it's amazing what's taking place. And we're evolving. This year is going to be different to what happened last year. And at the beginning of this 99 days. As John, you've just so beautifully said, the need for this is so timely. As we begin this 99-day journey all the way up to the International Day of Peace, this year, there's something happening. There's something happening which is an incredible a buzz in the field. There's a super convergence coming. There are events all over the planet, and we have the next 8 days to celebrate World Unity Week, but we have the next 99 days to build up with all these amazing organizations. You see what's happening, a flurry of activity in one world. Some of it just came back from the launch of, or the next level launch of the Hollow Movement in Spain. There are incredible things that are taking place and that are unfolding, built upon years and generations of work that's been done to get us to this point. So it's a very, very exciting time. And we're going to be exploring with incredible thought leaders today through this opening ceremony, musicians, artists, to share these gifts and to celebrate the opening of day one of World Unity Week and the 99 days of peace through unity. We're going to be dancing together. We're going to be rolling up our sleeves and working together. But it's really a joyful time, John. And it's amazing that the community has come together to co-produce, again, something as extraordinary as what we're going to enjoy this next coming week.
Yeah, yeah. No. And again, the urgency. It's just, these are real threats to our collective future. And we can actually determine what's going to happen here by the choices we're making. This moment, taking the indigenous wisdom that we have to guide us with these advanced capabilities and technologies, this combination may be what we've been praying for. We know we need to change, and we know it's hard. And we're going to, use this to dance a new dream. And the thought to unite humanity to restore Mother Earth, who doesn't want that? So we know what we want, but how do we turn what we have into what we need? And that's what this is all about for me. And innovative solutions. We need to go like we've never before played with each other. So if you need help, let us know. We've got such resources and people committed to our collective success here. The world is rooting for us. I want to live my life surrounded by superheroes. That's why I've chose this community. You move me. Summer and I are so blessed, we know it. But it's urgent, it's real. And together, we can at least be transparent with each other and hold each other and pause to reflect upon the situation and what we can do different. Things won't be different unless we do them differently. So we're here ready to serve, moving between worlds. We need a wise transition to take these challenges head on and make the difference. So grateful to you, Ben, Kristen, Patricia, Gary. The list goes on. Brother Phil's here. It's like the council is called.
Yes. Beautiful, John. Beautifully said, beautifully expressed. So let's bring in Chief Phil Lane Jr., who's going to do our opening blessing and invocation today. And how appropriate, as we've just come from the Global Fire Ceremony Room, giving thanks for the incredible gathering in Palenque and the Eighth Fire, to bring in Chief Phil Lane Jr., to do our opening invocation today. John, did you want to say a few words about Phil?
I could say it. It's hard to say a few words about Phil. He's a historical, game-changing human being. I've never met anyone more dedicated to serving the human family. And we were just talking about gratitude and how grateful Phil has shown again and again the willingness to forgive, the willingness to transcend, to reframe all these years of pain and suffering, the indigenous world, to say this is what we've really been preparing for. There is no one. I mean, Patricia and Phil together represent the most amazing team. Oh my
Ah,
God. Is that you laughing, brother? I hear you laughing. I don't see you, but I can hear you.
you can't see me?
Oh, now I can. There
Oh,
you are.
yeah. Oh, okay, here I am.
There you are.
So
Lovely brother.
this technology tickles me because uh, well, I just am so thrilled because I can remember so clearly, like it was yesterday, when we embarked on this journey of Unity Earth in 2020, after I'd had the incredible blessings of meeting my dear brother, Ben Bowler. And through his kind and compassionate love, got a chance to fulfill Black Elk's prophecy by going to Ethiopia, as well as the extras to Australia, to the Holy Land. So I really want to thank you, Brother Ben, very much. I also want to say that I have this picture behind me because, um, without question, as Chief Seattle shared, death is just a change of worlds. And I think it's so important as we open this opening ceremony to realize that there are infinite councils like the one behind me who are here with us, and that every one of us, no matter what our earth might look like, or we are sacred beings, sacred, sacred, sacred beings. And of course, that's the whole foundation of the wonderful work my dear sister Patricia has been doing for so many years. Is a foundation, is we're sacred beings. So I'd like to share a prayer to begin this World Unity Week and 98 days of peace through unity, because this is the prophesied time. This is the time that all the great prophets, all the great visionaries, all the great poets of humanity have been looking to witness this very time we're living in right now. O Tunkashila Wakantaka, creator of the universe, most beloved one, all powerful one, most kind one, most compassionate one, ever forgiving one, all just one. We humble ourselves before your holy presence, with our hearts open for your guidance, for your inspiration. Especially, Creator, we bring in our hearts before you the great suffering our human family is enduring at this time. Creator, for those people suffering from war, where they don't know when the next bomb will fall, the next rocket will fall. for all humanity. We pray to all our hearts and souls, for we know the hurt of one is the hurt of all. And oh, most beloved one, oh, most gracious one, we give thanksgiving that we've come to this day, long prophesied, when we have not only the potentiality, but the capacity to come together like one heart, one mind, and many bodies, and transform this very world of time and space. It's been learning its lessons about the power of spirit. We have that capacity to bring this very world of time and space to a time long promised by prophecies. Did I blow out the circuits?
So,
You did. You blew out the circuit. So again, once again, once again.
Here I was trying to be so holy. All of a sudden. I love you all so much. Forgive this old man. Oh boy.
Well, Chief Phil, you did absolutely blow out the circuits. You blew out the hubcast system. Uh, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And that was a beautiful prayer, powerful prayer to get us going and just feeling the resonance. All the days that have gone into bringing us to this day, Phil,
Oh,
and then that
oh,
holy prayer. And then where we go from here, it is just so beautiful moment to be here in the present with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your service and your joy. We love you. We
love you.
love you.
Love you.
And John Raymond, we're going to introduce following Phil another we're so blessed to be in the presence of such wisdom carriers and devoted servants.
Hey, Sister
Um,
Patricia.
Patricia, yeah. So, John, would you please do the honors of
oh, it's an
introducing?
honor. I've brought Patricia right here. The possibility of our being together is so meaningful. I've known you both for almost 20 years. And Patricia's English name is Patricia Ann Davis, as she'll explain that she has a ceremony name. But really, she's peacemaker, one who greets others with peace. And I've learned so much. And not only have I learned, but we have. So many people have now been blessed by the dedication and devotion that Patricia made to her dad when she was 8. She's from her maternal lineage is this Mississippi band of Choctaw, but I'm going to let her do that. I'm going to let her introduce herself in the proper way. But Patricia, it's so good to have you here. So grateful for your steadfast dedication and generosity. We love you so. Welcome us here.
Thank you. Phil, the everywhere spirit was silenced. And yes, it's true, John Raymer, I have no enemies. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the opening ceremony of World Unity Week 2024. We are reverently using mass media for mass healing, for affirming Indigenous spirituality, where we are all dancing the dream of living the loving way as a way of life. What I speak is only good and beautiful and true for children, for women, for men, for families, for elders, and world governing systems. Ya, Patricia Ann Davis in Shia, Adone, a Mississippi band of Choctaw in Shle, Tachi ni Bashal Chin, Chata the Ne, A the Shache, Kia Ani, A the Shanala. Before I speak an affirmative Indigenous wisdom teaching, I want to thank everyone for your interest and participation in World Unity Week, for awakening the global heart center from our own loving heart center, symbolized by the ceremonial fireplace and the hearth in your homes. We have agreed to reframe our thinking to a universal self-realization that win-win, a constructive and life-affirming decisions that we make are for those outcomes and collective benefits. The Dineh Bazad, which is Holy People's spiritual language and words. And remember, the Holy People are all of our collectively primordial ancestors. The concept of Ina, Wenzin, Hojojik Ina is, we could say in English, social coherence, social competence. This is for using that spiritual power, co-creative power with Creator, with ourselves, and with each other. And here I give my immense gratitude to my late father, Anselm Davis, Sr. of Lukachukai, Arizona, who gave me this lifelong task when he told me at 8 years old at my initiation ceremony, quote, "Undo the thinking that caused our people so much violence and suffering." Now, what a surprise. When John used the AI and typed in my father's name, oneworld.earth showed up. And so I'd like to reframe artificial intelligence. I'd like to reframe it to authentic intelligence. How about that?
Love that.
Yes. Living intelligence, actual intelligence in our whole brain thinking and conscience and moral reasoning. So thank you, each one and every one of you. Thank you for activating your part to undo, to deconstruct the Wetiko sorcery that has seduced humanity into believing that more power over, more and more ganging up on others is what we have called, quote, fighting for freedom and liberty and peace. This cosmic lie holds us all hostage in the bondage and slavery of hatred and enemy creation. We choose life. We choose life as sacred for the next generation of youth, that they may live the legacy of life. So now listen carefully. Listen. We are all the joyful child, each one of us, the joyful child of all nations. We are all a precious child of Creator within creation. Synchronicity, which is spirituality, synergistically, which is lovingly. We affirm and live within the circle of spiritual family love. We affirm and live our female life tasks as life giver and nurturer. In a healthy helping teamwork with our male life task as protector, provider, na ye ne zana, who ensures that there is no hunger, no poverty, no sickness and disease, no dichen tian ya, and no premature death like war. We hear the ceremonial water drum beating in rhythm with the heartbeat of our sacred Mother Earth, Nahasan Hima, Nahasan Shema, our blessed way. 4 corn pollen prayerful footsteps is a path of peace that is lighted by the radiance of our Father Sky, Jonah E Shata. On the day we were born, a forest of trees collected the sun's light in their leaves. Nan Set the Yin, the holy plant people, were in silent miracle. They made oxygen for us to breathe, our in-breath and out-breath, our very life. Nish the Yin, the perfect peace and love of the Creator's sacred breath, our eternal life sanctuary. We live within the circle of our beloved relatives and friends. We sing the song of love in every sunbeam and sun ray. Shandin. We dance upon the rainbow, and we are guided by the holy star people, Sont the Yin. We are all the joyful child of all nations. Hojo Nahaskli, Hojo Nahaskli, Hojo Nahaskli, Hojo Nahaskli. In love and truth and beauty and good health and plenitude, in peace and love within us, around us, all is blessed upon this Mother Earth. Ayat, Shadune. Thank you, Nana. Thank you again, my spiritual family and relatives.
Wow. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you.
So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you, Patricia and Davis. That was just immaculately beautiful blessing and invocation and a message. Thank you, Peacemaker, for this opening blessing today of day one of World Unity Week. John, we're off to a beautiful beginning. Thank you, Patricia and Davis. We're going to introduce now Adriana John Alvarez, who's just come straight from the gratitude ceremony. So it goes from beauty to beauty now. So would you, John, did you want to say a few words about Adriana?
Yeah, well, Adriana has been in the open classroom, as Patricia calls it. We've all been learning together. That's what's happening. That's different here. And for her to reference my time with her with AI, ethical AI and indigenous wisdom are co-creating these pools. And Adriana's doing it. Phil is doing it. We're learning together. It's adapting as we learn. And her leadership and dedication to Brother Phil. And the way with David Gershon and Peace on Earth, I mean, all of us are weaving strategies together. So it's so good to have you here, Adriana. And your leadership with La Ventana and with Four Worlds. I mean, the list goes on. You are a super entrepreneur and dedicated to this upshift that's happening to unite humanity, restore Mother Earth. There you are. We had you there. You're back. Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, beloved brother John and Ben Bowler. Thank you for opening this space for the world to come and live and dance the dream as we keep on walking together. I mean, I started these gatherings 5 years ago, and I can tell my life has exponentially changed. And I always say my life is before and after Brother Chief Phil Lane Jr. And now recognizing my beloved sister Patricia and Davis and her beautiful message to get out of this spell of Wetiko. In the beginning, it sounds like what is this about? But when you give one step after the other one and put the dots together, it's so clear that we need to get out of this place where we've been stuck. And if we pretend to keep on doing the same things over and over and expect to get any difference, we are on our way to get lost as human family with our mother earth. So we are a whole in this, and as we heal, as we walk together, as we find peace in ourselves, as we share that peace instead of fight for peace, instead of fight for freedom, if we can just share and feel it within, then you are me and I am you, as my Mayan people would say, Imlakesh Alakin. And that's what we're here to share, beloved relatives from our human family. And we are so thankful. And we have just been celebrating for 2 hours, and it was not enough. We still wanted to keep on sharing, and here we are, just putting our hearts and minds, our experiences together, so that we can move forward in this way of AI together with Indigenous wisdom, um, living the dream, and manifest ourselves as light and as those beings that we're supposed to be in this moment, in this time. So thank you again for letting me join you, and let's begin this World Unity Week in that feeling of unity, to restore Mother Earth in peace, for inside and outside as one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear sister Adriana. That was so beautiful. I'm so grateful to have lit this candle and encourage you all, if you have a candle, electronic or fire, to light it. And also, if you have any elements near you, to honor them, as I have my water here. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity to honor us as we begin World Unity Week and the 99 days of peace through unity. It's arrived, and the reverent revolution is here. We are here now to celebrate unity, the diversity and beauty and the differences in our world, our shared humanity, the four-leggeds, the sacred tree beings, all of sacred life. This particular week marks many significant dates of acknowledgement, events that we humans have dreamed up into being and occurring now between June 15th and June 22nd. This week is filled with celebrations reminding us of our shared humanity and the beauty and the diversity of us. I was thrilled, as I'm sure our beloved late Avon Madison is, that 2 days ago, when the United Nations and the Secretary General released a message marking the beginning of the 100-day countdown to the International Day of Peace, they reminded us that every year on the 21st of September, the UN invites us and the world to mark the IDP, we call it belovingly. And this year's focus, announced by the UN, is, drumroll, cultivating a culture of peace. This sentiment is the essence of work for so many of us in our hearts, our hands, and our thinking, in our evolving vocabulary. We are building and living in the culture of peace right now. It is growing in our hearts. It is growing in our actions. And we continue to do the good work towards healing all of the divisions, the wars, the oppressions, and the polarities that try to perpetuate the myth that somehow we are separate. We are one, beloveds. Now, I'm going to share a few significant dates that many of us honor, but like at the Oscars, when someone gets an award, I may forget some or not include some because I only have a couple minutes here. But I want to honor that this month, first of all, is Pride Month. And it is a time for us to all honor the LGBTQIA+ community, recognizing the many challenges and achievements and the ongoing love for equality. I want to honor that this week is Juneteenth on June 19th, and this celebrates the emancipation of enslaved humans, African Americans in the United States, and let us reflect on freedom and justice and the ongoing journey that we all are going towards equality. On the 21st of June, we have World Peace and Prayer Day, and we will, over these days, come together in prayer, in presence, if prayer isn't a word that resonates, in sacred intention to help us to stoke peace in our hearts, in our hands, in our communities, and in our countries. And then we have on June 22nd, World Water Day. And we honor the sacred water that flows between each of us in our bodies, the water body systems that are around us. And for those of us who are blessed to have faucets with fresh water, we give gratitude. As we acknowledge just this little slip of these significant days, let us remember the many Indigenous and inclusive events that celebrate our diverse cultures, faiths, and traditions. Let every event we honor formally this week through World Unity Week honor the beautiful tapestry of our beloved community and celebrate us and the importance of deep sacred listening, unity, respect, and compassion. Let us move forward with hearts full of love, hearts and minds open in understanding, and let us renew our commitment to building a more inclusive and peaceful world during World Unity Week and during the 99 days of peace through unity and beyond. I am you, we are. I am you, we are. I am you, we are. May peace prevail on earth. So many blessings to everyone, and I want to invite dear John Raymer, my beloved partner here, my partner in love that we get to play in so many Zoom rooms together over these months. John, it is such an honor to do this dance as we're doing this dance for World Unity Week.
Yes, we really are. We really are. And we need to do things like we've never done them before. So that's what's really exciting. I feel as if we're breaking through some innovative solutions. We're remembering some of the ancient wisdom. Just the fact that we're learning to pause, to empty, to learn to co-create together, to learn how to turn what we have into what we need. That's why I call these wisdom pools and this idea of deploying resources now. It's time. We're shifting from pitching to pooling. You know, I know that we're so excited about what we're doing, but everything that we're doing, we could do better if we do it together. So that shift from pitching my good idea to actually let it go and to enter a co-creation circle, because it's not about cooperation in that circle, you know, where I offer to help you and you offer to help me. And it's not about collaboration where we decide to do my thing and your thing together. It's really to co-create something that we haven't ever done before. And we have these 7 themed co-creation circles. And even if you can't make it to the circle, we've set it up so you can put your input. Each circle has a framing question. One form, fill it out. Then we'll summarize what we're saying. And as we've seen before now, when it doesn't come from any one of us, but truly reflects all of us, we achieve a kind of consensus that frankly, we're not that good at getting by ourselves. It's just kind of humbling, but I hate to say it. When it comes to summarizing everything everyone has to say, this is one of the amazing capabilities of AI that can ethically be used to help us move forward. And we're learning. This is a learning journey. So if you're not in one world, you should get yourself in one world. oneworld.earth. And it takes just practice and time. So should we show people, or what's the best use of our time here? I want to be respectful, Ben, to what else
If
needs
you
to
just
happen
let
here.
people know, John, just about the co-creation circles and maybe the next couple coming up and what times to join.
Okay, well, let me just show you this screen. This kind of has it all in one place, right? So there are these 7 sessions starting tomorrow. And many of us are co-hosting, but everyone can be a contributor. So let's drop the link, Becky, if you could. If
I
not, I'll
will
get to
put
the
the link
form.
in there. And when you are on oneworld.earth in the World Unity Week space, you'll be able to see the emerging schedule with the details of how to join them, the times they'll be running in consecutive order and expressed in your time zone when you look at it. So that's probably the best way, because I don't know if this image is going out, but we want to make sure that you find it. So please, if you haven't joined oneworld.earth, it is freely given. It's a beautiful eclectic mosaic of 1900 like-hearted souls, plus you. We want you in there as well. And you can see the schedule of events that's emerging, including these
Yeah,
incredible circles that are coming.
right. So here is one world. And on the left, you can navigate through these different spaces. This space is called World Unity Week. And in here, there are the events. And this is the list. Now, what Becky just said, warning, the times are being shown to me in my time zone. They'll be shown to you in your time zone. But this one tomorrow, and look how we've done this. This is one of these co-creation circles. And there's a lot in here to learn about the whole idea. Like, who are the co-hosts? It's all connected to uniting humanity to restore Mother Earth. Here explains to you what we're going to be doing in that session. Here's the framing question. And if you click on this, it'll take you right to that form. A little bit more details about what we're up to. Slides that you can walk through and see what every session's about, as well as FAQs with a ton of more questions we've anticipated to help you understand. This is something different. It's unique, it's original, but it's making a difference. So if you want to go to that contribution form, we've had, I think, about 60 different answers. This is where you go. Each one of these themed co-creation circles has a framing question. So for instance, the one on Beyond Borders, the question there is, what pressing global challenge are you most passionate about addressing? And how do you envision contributing to its resolution through collaborative efforts? You putting your answer in there gets combined with everyone else's answer. And then when we start the co-creation circles, we'll begin to see if we're in resonance with each other. If not, where are we not? We talk about an ideal state, but then with Patricia's genius, what she articulated as a ceremony for change, we get at naming what's out of balance, what's keeping us stuck. Then we let ourselves empty. I remember she said to me, John, in your culture, you don't have a way to empty. We're learning how to create a safe place to be real. I love AI's authentic intelligence. Get through the pain, let it out, sweat it out, dance it out, sing it out. Get to that moment when you say, oh God, I mean, what are we going to do? It's an existential threat we're facing. Everybody knows that. But that's when we can start to get real. And that's when something new can get born. And that's what I'm thrilled about all of us doing together in these 7 themed co-creation circles. Let's see, where's this magic
Go.
canoe going to take us? Got 99 days.
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
There's something happening. There's something happening.
Something's
That's beautiful,
happening.
John. That's beautiful. So the Co-Creation Circle is a wonderful initiative this year. Make sure you get in there, roll our sleeves up, get in there, and get working together. It's amazing what you've set up there, John and Becky. Thank you for those beautiful sharings and
Thank you,
offerings.
everyone.
I take us through real quickly into some of the highlights that you can look forward to this week from the various programs. But I do just want to again plant the seed that this is the beginning of a 99-day journey. We're building up to something extraordinary in September, and we need everybody on deck, on hand to work together. Whether that's creating content, whether that's doing events. Let's get you muted there, John. Let's whether it's helping us promote and to share, whatever it is, everybody's got a role as we build up to September the 21st, which this year is the 99th day of peace through unity. This historic, as Becky shared, the beautiful intention from the United Nations, the thousands of events that are around the world. We're going to be in Hiroshima Pathways to Peace are going to be in San Francisco. The Deep and Rapid Transformation Convergence coming out of New York. The One Planet Peace Forums earlier in the week. The One Home Journey launches its 7-year odyssey on that day. So we've got 99 days to prepare for an extraordinary moment in time. It's called Unite for Peace, and it's going to be a global broadcast and activation on the 99th day of Peace Through Unity 2024. So just wanted to plant that seed. And now let's just take a real quick little tour through room 1. I just want to fly. It's a flying visit, but I want to point out some of the amazing things that are coming down the line. So we've got obviously this opening ceremony here. This is just a Trello board. Don't worry, things are on the schedule, but I'm just showing you this. We have morning plenaries from 11 a.m. Incredible work that's been pulled together. Coherent, diverse movement. That's going to be amazing. You've got the different programs that are coming together. I think this is a CoCreation Circle, and then an incredible plenary tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, Together We Rise, bringing together, I think there's like 14 or 15 extraordinary women leaders that are coming together. Please do join. That one's going to be really, really special. Morning plenary, Love Organized. Again, Cara Stonehouse doing an amazing job bringing together extraordinary leaders. That's at 11. And then Love in Action, bit of a love theme on Monday. Love in Action. Guys, this one, I caught this workshop in the Hollow Movement. I got to tell you, if you don't come to anything else this week, make sure you come to this, because Scarlett Lewis, Marty K. Casey, Shannon DeSillis, this is amazing. Disarming Trauma for a Healed World. Absolutely going to be incredible. These 3 women are powerhouses, and together they are something else. Youth Voices for Peace is the morning plenary. And again, you've got the co-creation circles there right after the morning plenary in this case. And then we go into May Peace Prevail, the extraordinary story of the Sayonji family. Incredible peace builders, 3rd generations. Yuka and Rika will be joining us with Fumi. And of course, we're looking ahead to Japan Peace Week as well. It's going to be amazing. Morning plenaries about the Deep and Rapid Transformation. You heard me talk about that's going to be in New York on September 19th, coming just before the World Future Forum. Joni Carley's one of the leaders there. That post is still being made. More beautiful programming. Meeting the Dreaming, a uniquely Australian plenary on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Shane Howard, legendary Australian folk singer, probably one of the top 2 folk singers still alive from Australia. Absolutely, incredible to have him as part of World Unity Week, as well as Greg Campbell. My sister Jenny and I will be carrying that story forward of Meeting the Dreaming in the 50th anniversary. And then it's followed by In Search of the Future. So there's some incredible, beautiful programs. It's just the next few days, and then it rolls in. Keep your eye on the schedule. There's more being created.
Ben, could I just add, the schedule will be on oneworld.earth. You don't need access to this board. This is the beautiful board that Irina Morrison and Ben have been cultivating. So don't feel like you need that link. You'll see everything listed there, and just big heart love to Irina Morrison for all that you do if you're watching, Irina.
Irina's here, and she's done an amazing job. The last few weeks and months getting ready for World Unity Week has been a heavy lift. So thank you, Irina. We love you. Sending lots of love and energy to you. Okay, so time for some music, right, Becky? Time for some beautiful sound healing and music. So we're going to now. We're so blessed. In Peace Week last year, I got introduced to this extraordinary artist, Theta Phoenix, sacred intuitive sound activation for peace. Theta Phoenix is an intuitive singer, songwriter, professional sound healer, and a recording artist with albums on streaming sites. Her music inspires healing and transformation. You can discover her music at thetaphoenix.com. Welcome, Theta Phoenix.
Can you unmute yourself, please? We'd love to hear you.
Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you and welcome. Thank you for having me. And it's so nice to see so many beautiful faces and partners on the path of peace and transformation in this world. So I'm going to invite you to tune into your breath and receive this sound transmission. I'll be playing some crystal singing bowls and using my voice to help to align us into our heart coherence even more. So inviting you to take a deep breath.
Thank you. Thank you, Theta Phoenix. You are amazing. Just wanted to take a moment to have our beautiful panel here maybe just reflect if Phil or Patricia or Adriana wanted to say a few words about Theta's offering. We'd love to hear from you.
I would love to say what a sublime moment. Just it's just healing, and we embrace that offering of our beloved sister, bringing that healing sound to our hearts to embrace us as a human family that we are, so that we don't feel any more alone, so that we don't feel any more in need, because we're building this safe container as we walk with each other. So blessed. Thank you, sister. So beautiful. Beautiful.
I think it's so, so important to really understand from the very depth of the inmost chambers of our soul that we are part of a movement, a divine movement that has its impulse that goes back to the very beginning of time. It really has no beginning. When we were one seed of life, intimately interrelated as we know we are, and have made this journey in which we're coming to a stage of fulfillment, leaving behind, you might say, the developments as families and tribes and city-states and nations, and now moving on to something which is logically on a global scale of really recognizing one human family. And truly, each of us, sacred beings, sovereignty, ancient, imperishable, everlasting, that each of us need to be treated with justice. And I believe that that's what we're in. We're in a movement. We are in a movement. And we can choose to step forward and unite humanity and restore Mother Earth, or we can choose to, you know, explore other avenues. But I can just say it in my 80th winter. I've tried a few avenues. I'll tell you, the path we're on is a good one. Maybe not an easy one, but it's a good one, that red road we're on for all of us. So I just wanted to to add those comments here and just say that this is a movement, and it's a movement in which, by the way, when we talk about last little thing I want to mention, we talk about this, what we launched in Palenque, an Indigenous ally-led global peace movement in the Americas and beyond. But really what it means is very simple things. You know, like when you leave your house, go out with the purpose of smiling at every human being you see and saying, hello, my friend, how are you doing? You know, they might think you're crazy or they might think you're nuts, but you know, what do you have to lose? I mean, I'm not talking about going down to a kind of a gang laden place where there's a lot of drug gangs or whatever, but being buddies, but you know, I'm talking about most natural human beings, just to say hello. How are you doing, my friend? Put your hand out. That's what this is about. It's about what now. It's not about some big deal that goes on, because I think when we get to Japan, like what's going to be really incredible is when Ben reaches over and shakes hands, when you shake hands with these relatives and that close, there's nothing to replace it. And so, anyway, That's my 2 bits. Good thing Christine hasn't
Give
said.
me a handshake now,
I
Phil.
go on for a lot longer, so please forgive me.
We're gonna close in a minute, Uncle Phil, with Kristen Hoffman's beautiful offering. But just before we do that, I wanted to give Patricia an opportunity to say something to
Sure.
Faith. If you wanted to reflect anything, Patricia, for that beautiful sound offering we just heard.
Yes, it was beautiful. And we all know that music and dance is the universal language of every people in every land.
Mhm.
And for myself, I was remembering and the creation story is about how we began as a spark of divinity light within a greater light. And this light body, then we became mist people. And the mist people then became into the earth, water, fire, into air. And there was first woman and first man and first girl and first boy. And so this frequency that you are singing and the singing bowls are echoing throughout the I'm going to say throughout the universe, not only awakening us to the total beauty and for us to really care for ourselves and care for each other and care for our environment and care for our children and grandchildren. And this frequency has a resonance, it has a vibration. And so I'm going to carry this within me on a daily basis. I'm going to hear it on an ongoing basis because that is so profound and you're gifted. Thank you for sharing your genius gift with us today.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia Ann Davis and Uncle Phil and Adriana for sharing those beautiful reflections in the field, in the wake of the magnificent energies created by Theta Phoenix music. Thank you, Theta. That was just sublime. Whew. All right. Well, we're going from the sublime to the sublime because our next offering is Kristen Hoffman. And wow, Kristen, it's always a tough job introducing you, but I have a text here which helps. So, Kristen Hoffman is a Juilliard trained singer, conscious musician, and producer. She's a vocalist for the internationally acclaimed show Bala Gaia, strong advocate for peace and earth ocean conservation. Kristen opens sonic emotional heart space in which powerful new awareness, connection, and healing can flourish. She works regularly with other thought leaders and change makers to amplify important wisdom of our times through the powerful vehicle of music. Kristen is currently on the board of FIONS, which is the Friends of Institute of Noetic Sciences. She's an active member of the Evolutionary Leaders, an uplift love heartist, and a musical ambassador for Unity Earth. Kristen was a recipient of the Unity Earth Champion Keeper of the Flame Award last September. That was a beautiful moment, Kristen, and so richly deserves. But it's wonderful to have you here on day one of the 99 Days of Peace through Unity. You've been there right through the build-up these so many years since Ethiopia back in 2018, and every step along the way, your music and your gifts and your inspiration and your magnificence have led the way. So it's a joy and a privilege and an honor to have you here with us today. Kristen Hoffman, welcome.
Oh, Ben, thank you so much. What a gift to be here together today. And before I go into my world, I just want to say, Theta, that really just was exactly what I needed today. And I think it's exactly what we all needed to really cohere in this space with spirit and just really synchronize our hearts. So thank you. Bows of gratitude. And yes, it's day one of 99 days of peace through unity. What's going to happen over these next 99 days? We are answering the call. We have this opportunity to feel that invitation, that spark within our own hearts. What is your unique gift? What is your unique gift? what are you going to offer during this 99 days? How can we listen to each other and begin to create this harmonious collage of sound, of actions, of art, of service? This is the beginning, a beautiful, beautiful beginning. And I can feel also that incredibly sacred endpoint in Japan already beckoning us forward, magnetizing us to a profound synergy. I can see us all in Japan and those who are not there physically just circling around and really calling in a higher level of peace on this planet at this time. So without further ado, I'm going to share the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity theme song, which was birthed a few years ago. And it's always so fun to share. I remember when this piece was just a little voice memo that Ben left on my phone one night, da 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 da, and then it evolved from there. And beloved Kwajo Spiri is doing a guest feature in the middle. And please sing along in your hearts, sing out loud in your room if you know this piece. This is our launch, and no better way to, I think, dive in than through the powerful vehicle of music. So dance, sing, here we go.
Let me tell you about the lie we've been living in for centuries, millennia. They say peace through domination's justifiable while building up the arsenal. All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear so divisive and the lies so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. Raise your eyes, you are the possibility. Nurturing love is the greatest remedy. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 We don't all have to make the same choice to know respect and empathy. To be the change, gonna take a new mind frame of forgiveness, one earth and family. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating the seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 99 days of peace through unity. 99 days of peace through unity. 99 days of peace through unity.
Taking it from here, Sister Hoffman, we give thanks to the Most High. Shout outs to all the family conscious. We'll be traveling to higher dimensional fields of enlightenment, where life is the essence of existence. Peace to every soul that works to bring in light and life. The light workers, the mystics, ambassadors, and all from the four corners of the four waters. All the saviors among the many, many cultures. Honored to be the one to bring to you the light this morning, afternoon, or evening, according to your timeline. The one that is the truth, and I'ma preach it until global unity becomes a reality, please. Yes, 99 days of peace we can have it in 99 ways and 99 places. Achieving global unity, brotherhood is key. Tune into the spirit, let your vibe raise. Blessings, blessings.
Lift your voice, your unique mission is a key. Listen deep, and we'll all find harmony. Turn my reverb off. Oh, I loved seeing you all dancing and singing, and I see Patricia's little dog has joined. This is what it's all about. We have this opportunity to come together. We are invited to dance this dream together. So let's make each of the 99 days count. And when we wake up in the morning, let's think, how am I going to dance this dream today? Both within my own heart and within this community. How am I going to dance this dream today? What does my dance look like and feel like today? I'm so grateful to be a part of this incredible family. Ben, you just always have that magic that gets me excited and encourages us all onward and upward. So thank you, brother. Turning back over to you, and just blessings to each and every one of you. Love you so much.
Whew, wow, amazing. Love to see the pets. That's wonderful. The little fur, four-legged family members. Wonderful. Great to see you rocking it out, Chief Phil. And thank you everyone who's been with us here in the Zoom room to celebrate this day one. We got the water, we got the fire, we've got the earth, we got the four-legged, we got the unseen friends. We're all here. And we're going forward from here, and we're moving into the rest of all the joys, like a banquet, a family banquet that's laid out before us all over the next week. And it's amazing. It's the work of many hands and many hearts. Co-creation circles every day. Keep your eye out for them. You'll find them in One World. There's schedules. You can see there's links. You'll find the schedules to the broadcast. It's all there. It's basically the whole team has set the table. But we need people to step forward and to participate. It is a participation program. So, John, just in closing, what a wonderful opening ceremony. Thank you to Phil, Patricia and Davis, Adriana, Alvarez, Becky, you were amazing. Fida, oh my goodness, and Kristen, as always, just bringing their heart, soul, spirit to bring us together and move forward as one human family, as Chief Phil always says. So, John Raymer.
That song's never sounded better. It's more timely than ever. I mean, what are you doing for the next 99 days in your life right now? Let's say the choices we made could really make a difference. I'm all in. I'm so grateful to every one of you. Don't hold back. Let's stun ourselves. Let's prepare to be surprised. Together, we can overcome. Unite for our future and restore Mother Earth. Kind of says it all. Love you, brother. Love you, Ben. Game on.
Yeah, thank you, John. Thank you.